Moving in.
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Great headline.
Our people.
Fascinating.
Pa said the flaming fist would be nice, but they don't seem nice.
This is front page material.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Enough now.
Villains, take
We don't need
Damn it all!
Recovery
Find
is
them,
imminent.
little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Our readers will be outraged.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings?
The librarian
Need
does
a
this
double
thing
bed.
with her whip.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. Rude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
Sleeping in the
Everyone
gutter,
is
then
Suresh is
that's den of
caress
noise.
is a professional.
Welcome to Charis's Caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our courtesans.
I barely got a moment.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Such a type for so many. Crossing through my brain.
Look at me.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Here.
This might end up being the
Much
first
better
day
to
in
make
years I
drinks.
end with my hand
You're a
alone for
true
company.
talent.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Lovely. And nice. Oh.
All round the peasant folks.
Sure, not too much.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
Things of warrior cast often over Madame Myron's.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look.
A scant few customers today.
Nice.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
And nice.
You keep scaring.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole, bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well.
Things of warrior cast often over Madame Myron's. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble.
You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence. I agree. But we can't leave our post. Not with all the patriarchs meeting in Worm's Rock for the coronation. You've the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
Insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again.
Ugh, I hate loot boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Good. Sniff 'em out. Gut 'em clean.
Lovely. And nice. Oh.
A scant few customers today.
I'm not sure.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
To my art in that.
To use the clamping vice.
Finest.
I put it on especially for you.
Well, another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a sec. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? I need proof. Hard proof. A motive, too. Otherwise, I'm afraid the case remains closed.
You are safe, my love. Here, I won't let anything happen.
Bit of good rumple.
Nice. Oh. I'm not sure what to watch.
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring our regulars off, Swan. Don't fret.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
I want to. Oh, just have such a headache. I wish I could kiss you better. I mean,
Looking for a bloody hole!
They won't care about
Just not listen to need something like this.
whatever for.
We can get in those the lips, the tongue. If your mighty mars needs...
I got it. Fresh off the
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
I can't... Honey is a luxury.
Get you out here, fresh off the easel. Something like this.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips, the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it.
I'll give it a shot.
Nice. Oh. I'm not sure what to watch. 10 minutes.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen. Don't you two have rocks for brains?
Can be set free. I know he can. You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You, do not have it. And you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No,
Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. Power, ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic, a crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme, me. am no mortal, and I do not fail. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. Perfect! One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort, or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Everyone at Sharess's caress is a professional.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
He's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharess's caress is a... Get your own here! Fresh off the easel!
Hear me out. Sharess's caress also has...
You did. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elden Ring. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical,
and all-round pleasant folks. From what I... That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening? Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Who? Oh, yes, Jara. I will miss her coin, it's true. Though perhaps this is not what you meant. Free your mind of her. Let us look forward, never back.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than revered. You are worshipped. An epic sung by the bards. A legend known to the scholars. A god among mortals. When the hosts of the plains raise their voices in harmony, it is your name they sing, and your grace they seek.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person. I didn't realize we had company.
Please pay my brother no mind. His imagination and his mouth get the better of him sometimes. But it does not matter. We were just leaving anyway. Weren't we, Petras?
Yes, of course, dear sister. I just need a moment, and then we can leave.
It's got private room. Rocks for brains.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably...
We are just leaving.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
The Master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Arm.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't dare guess at them.
A vampire spawn turned into a mist. Didn't know they could do that.
Hear me.
Therese's caress isn't just about
Also has
whistle. There's dancing, dinner,
You're not staying in a brothel.
Exactly. Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Do you two have rocks for brains?
Why does that?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Great, brothel. We can bunk with
There's a
10
house.
other people
It's
and pray
den
none
of
of them have
decadent
sticky
delights.
fingers.
It's good
for you. We'd be better off sleeping.
His caress is on. Nothing fishy but my prices.
Look, Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Hear me out.
There's dancing, dinner, drinks, butter.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
It
doesn't make any sense. It will when you've met the drow.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
People are just walking into Sharessa's caress like it was any old business. Do you two have...
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharessa's caress.
Why are some people so strange about Sharessa's caress? It's just sex.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip on her fours and...
Was that...
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Sex.
Oh, honey.
Sharessa's caress also has...
Money is a luxury. We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what
And if a patron...
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory? Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
And if a patron...
Going inside.
I'm not...
So loud!
10 loaves of bread. Tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like?
The neighbours are talking out their asses. In a word, sir. Almost painfully so. And a bachelor clawing at my door the very next
Up there. That one's dancing out. The harper says
How long do the effects last?
She has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would, but this armor was pricey.
You told me the armor was
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Climb up one, you madman!
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable...
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
The stitching on this leather armor is sublime.
Yes, darling, it's very...
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gorta's idea, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
You're in safe hands.
Let's go to Calm's Gulls. She has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would, but this armor was pricey.
I'd give up
You
a
told
kidney
me
for a
the
tour
armor
of the
was a
steel watch
bargain.
foundry.
But good armor,
As
it's
if
hard to
any of
shine.
us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch of power up for the first time.
Has been tried and
Oh, my
You're
heart
not
flutters at
wearing
the thought.
armor to meet my mother and father.
See one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Almost painful.
Simply
My body burns.
astonishing feat of genius.
And the
Stitching on this leather armor
the person
is
with you.
sublime.
They enjoyed it.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Did you get to look at their gyroletics? Or their targeting modules?
Well, we're
Let the
shopping
man
for a
breathe.
suit.
That watcher sent
Dinner
him
with my
flying.
parents, remember?
Did you see how far
This
that
armor
watch
was
threw
such a
me?
bargain. We can't
Must have been
return
10
it.
legs.
I can't believe you tried to climb up.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
First this armor was such a bargain.
My heart
We can't
flutters at the
return
thought.
it.
Worries at ease.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
No door to unhinge. My tools can fix anything.
Simply astonishing.
Let's go to Calm's Gulls. She has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
My goodness.
I would, but this
Every
armor
substance
was
has been tried and
pricey.
tested by yours truly.
You told... Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel
Not
watch.
like, eh?
Actually,
Well,
Gortash
we're shopping for a
invented the
suit.
steel watch.
Dinner with my parents,
No,
remember?
he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
I'd recommend.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash?
Put him up! Put him up! Wait! I wasn't really gonna fight you. I was just trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just find something to...
Thanks.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
You're in safe hands.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Perfect for a shirt.
Almost painfully so.
Price what I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented
Told
the
me the
steel
armor was
watch.
a bargain.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Gondians
Armor
built the steel
to meet my mother and father.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians?
Leather armor is sublime.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
We're shopping for
Any
a
of us
suit.
would be so...
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
You're not wearing armor
Does the hand
to meet
not
my mother
assist the
and
lips?
father.
The lips, the tongue. If your mighty mask needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks. How else was I supposed to see the
Of
rafting?
course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Leather armor is sublime.
Yes, darling, it's
What I
very
wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who
leather-like.
invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel
Well,
watch.
we're shopping for a suit.
Absolutely sure. No.
Dinner with
He merely
my
offered
parents,
patronage.
remember?
Gondians
Every
built the
substance has been
steel
tried
watch.
and tested by yours.
Yes, but they were Gortash's
What?
idea, which
What
makes
does it
him
feel
the
like?
inventor.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
A killer? That's... Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me.
darling,
That
it's
seems like
very
a lot.
leather-like.
This one could work
To pleasure your
for another
fine
season.
lady. To feel her fingers grip yours.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my
watching
parents.
movie.
Remember?
Must have been 10 lengths.
This armor was such a bargain.
Can't return
Tried to climb up one, you madman.
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
No door to unhinge. My tools can fix anything.
Let's go to
I
Khan's
sense
Gardens.
some
She has the
hesitation.
most fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
It's just embarrassing to me what I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Gortash invented the steel watch.
Good armor, it's
If
hard to
your mighty
find.
Mars needs
No, he immediately offered patronage. The Gondians built the
You
steel
are
watch.
not wearing armor
Yes,
to
but
look
they
like my
were
mother and
Gortash's
father.
idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
They're gyrometics. Oh, they're targeting.
You told me the armor was a
Let the
bargain.
man breathe. That watch is simply flying. Did you see how far that watch threw me?
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
That seems like a lot. Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics. Golly. What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who
Darling,
invented the
it's
steel
very
watch.
leather-like.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Well,
No,
we're shopping
he
for a
merely offered
suit.
patronage.
Dinner with my
Gondians built the
parents.
steel watch.
Remember?
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him
I
the
sense
inventor.
some hesitation.
How about we settle on the Gondians and
Good sir.
Gortash invented them?
It's just embarrassing to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue?
Does this thing without
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you lied to me. In spite of all our progress together, still you would abuse my trust.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane? Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others: the silver sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Someone with all the power of the nine hells. You must have brought so many to their knees.
I promise, you do not want to know.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders?
Oh, I hate lute boys. I don't understand why they're such a type for so many.
Oh, a blast straight to the heart was that one.
Do you know, I was an artificer in another life.
Much better to make drink.
Eat more fish!
How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person and their virility.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous
Steelwatch
scent.
Foundry.
It's perfect for a shirt.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Seems like imagine seeing her watch a power for the first time.
To pleasure
My
You
heart
told me
was
the armor was a
to
bargain.
feel her fingers grip yours.
We could arm them in a fight. A real fight. They could crash everyone.
Dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Darnish!
I sense some hesitation.
Oh, they're targeting one.
Let the man breathe. That
It's
watch
stunning.
is
It's very
lying.
leather-like.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 lengths.
Well,
The lips, the
we're
tongue.
shopping for a
Tried to climb up
dinner
on
with
you,
my
madman.
parents.
I got it.
Remember?
And thanks.
This armor
How else was I supposed to see the rock?
Can't return it.
Set your worries at ease.
Prices!
You're in safe hands.
Prices!
You won't find more flavor for less.
What I wouldn't give to meet
Let's
the
go to
Gondian who
Calm's
invented
Gums.
the steel
She
watch.
has the most fabulous scent.
Actually,
It's perfect
Gortash
for a
invented
shirt.
the steel watch.
It's because
I
we
would,
already helped
but this
you.
armor
No, he needed your patronage. The Gondians.
Yes, but they were idea which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the
You're
Gondians
not
and
wearing
Gortash?
armor to meet my mother and father.
You break it, you.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
You break it, you.
Imagine seeing a watch a power for
Darling,
the first time.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bear.
Well,
real
we're
fight.
shopping for
They
a
crush everyone.
dinner with my parents. Remember?
Depends on the person.
This armor is Darnish!
Two doses.
Seems like a lot.
mother and father.
I sense some hesitation. Son, if your mighty Mars needs...
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Of course. Set your worries
Yes,
at
but they were
Well,
Gortash's
we're
idea,
shopping
which
for a
makes him
suit.
the inventor.
Dinner with
How
my
about we
parents,
settle on the
remember? Armor to meet my mother and father.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketheric out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
Fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would, but this armor was pricey.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was.
Doppelgangers! They're doppelgangers!
Geraldus, you spoiled Orin's surprise. We'll deliver you alive for that. But not you.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir, exquisite. My body burns like the noonday sun.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person and their virility. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
Pleasure you'll find, maiden, to feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Shh. People will hear.
Orion's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Yes, darling. Very leather-like.
I'll
feel that one later.
Thank you! Because I'm not, I swear! You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Right. Equal to the High Harper. You can give her my report, then. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar. The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
The lips, the tongue. If your mighty loss needs some...
What's inside?
What I wouldn't give to be
Actually, Gortnash invented the steel watch.
This armor was pricey.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch. How far that watcher threw me.
You told me the armor was in bars.
It was. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman.
We've got the tool for the job.
Folks.
How else was I supposed
You're
to see
not
the
wearing
optics?
armor to meet my mother and father.
I sense your hesitation.
No screw too loose, no door too unhinged.
What I wouldn't give to be the Guardian who invented the steel watch.
Anything.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
Yes, darling.
No,
it's very
he merely offered patronage.
leather-like.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Berkshire minstrels, I swear to Helm. Whatever. I'm not getting it in the neck because some... You want the last door on the right. Hop to it, Bard. You're late enough as is. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Must have been 10 legs.
Not like that. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Is expecting you.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the
Please
guards.
make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells. Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Please down
Well,
it won't happen, I swear.
Officialness, we...
Oh, I can't really grease that beats the art. He wasn't even hurt.
Sounded like somebody was in trouble. Inside.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home
I
in no
spoke to a
time.
witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
I don't care how
We've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
What my friend means to
Wanted, the Stone Man, leader of a dangerous criminal
This is
wanted.
the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
The people used to respect the
Wanted, Iron Hand no. Let none transgress on this blade. To the Flaming Fist, a bonus of 10 silver on successful recruitment of friends or acquaintances to our ranks.
This is the armory, not a bloody trade. Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Trading license? Right. Yes. I could provide you with one of those for the official fee. Much appreciated. Take a look around. Trading license? Right.
There's a high price for trespassing around here.
Trading license? Right. Yes. I could provide you with one of...
best be on my way.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to. I've never committed a crime in my life. That has to count for something. It has to.
Trading license? Right. Right. Yes. I could provide you with one of those for the official fee.
These boots have seen everything.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm
Calm
a
down,
fist
dear.
and tell me
It
what
won't
you were
happen,
doing
I
in the
swear.
house.
Well, you're...
Oh, I can't really glaze that patriarch. He wasn't even hurt.
Broke down the door because it...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
means to say is that the women...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing...
Need to find a way forward.
Really won't feel it. Result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
Brace yourself. We lost most of our herd to wolves.
Something good here, I hope.
And you wanted that from us.
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness!
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter mind games, I suppose. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Or a stalwart friend to one. That depends entirely on the Balspawn. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
How much farther can I go?
Yes? There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission, said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad. The year, 10 Air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
If it isn't little Will's chums. Heard about his father. The dead three's pup.
of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh! We lost most of our herds to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough of this. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper.
You think you can do
Smuggling
better?
or any other form of deceit
Something's
will
on my
not
mind.
be tolerated.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. By then, it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
Don't distract me. Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. Thanks.
Please, sir.
Can't slow down.
Children, we need to be able to provide...
Back off! She goes into the cliff, unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
We're finally here. We're safe.
Safe for now.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go!
Don't think you'll be able to sleep without a decent drink.
All right.
Come on! At least let us take her to a doctor.
Come to have a go.
An air of decay.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
I knew you'd come. But it won't bring her back, will it?
What did we do?
I just seen Dad near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
Then move. Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do?
Listen and submit to the Mistress of Disease.
Back for more? I don't mind.
We need to be able to fight. We're here now, aren't we? Come on. No. At least let us take it.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence. Stormshore Tabernacle.
Wide berth of the gallows, please. Interference with flaming fist property will be dealt with.
Those wolves might slow the army of the Absolute down, but they'll get through them sooner or later.
Day at a time, eh?
The pair of you.
Come on. At least let us take her to a doctor.
When the time comes.
My friend's niece. Let her go.
Back off! She goes into the cleats, unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
I know. I just don't want to lose anyone else.
You won't lose us. We've come this far, haven't we? Right here.
I hope so. I really do.
That thing damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
Stay back!
Safe for now,
And
at
stay
least.
calm. I'm warning you. She's on the list.
Can't be more than a few days away.
It's such a misery, but we're here now, aren't we? Now they've got city roads and steel watchers to get through.
That's the spirit. Next up, Baldur's Gate's cushiest ends.
Submit!
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
From the world-ending monstrosity of the Absolute.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
We will be protected. And you hope
Floric.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
And seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Death to the Absolute! Long live Lord Gortash and the Steel Ones!
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Clarence?
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something.
who will save us from certain destruction?
Just be ready to laugh when the time comes.
And how will we step into his new and brilliant dawn?
She's rather dull today. Don't suppose you've learned anything juicy of late,
By the
Clarence?
one true light! You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
Oh, come now,
Wise and merciful Lord Gortash,
We give thanks to you. We know you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you.
Found
Our
anything
lives
interesting
are
in
yours,
today's broadsheet,
and our
perhaps?
enemies are forfeits. You shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light.
Always has something juicy.
Lightbringer Gortash!
Crush our enemies without mercy!
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. This was useful.
Just to lie to us.
It's obvious, isn't it? To placate us, to keep us all nice and obedient. They don't like it when we think too much. We might question their authority.
I'm warning you.
There's one of you and four of us. Do you really think you could take all of us at once?
I can go and get backup.
And you think we're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hog friends to come back and arrest
Do
us?
something heroic. That'll get their attention.
I'm just